A 12-year-old girl unalived her 8-year-old cousin at her grandmother's house over an iPhone.
Hey beautiful people, how you are doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome to my channel. How you are doing? Hope you guys are doing great. Like today's videos are just really heavy videos. This video is a video of a 8 years old girl being unalived by her cousin that is 12 years old over an iPhone. So if you haven't heard the story, the little girl name that was unalive is Demelia. Demelia is an 8 years old girl who was in her grandmother's house for the summer holiday. Her mom dropped out at her mom's house, which is her grandmother's house, and her cousin was there, and the cousin is 12 years old. Getting into the house, you guys know how kids are. They are with their grandmoms, obviously. The grandmom is looking after them. According to the mom said there was a dispute. They called her about a dispute about an iPhone, and the mom did not think that that dispute would lead to her daughter being unalive. But after the dispute about the iPhone and all that, these kids were in bed sleeping. They had a bunk bed. The 12 years old, which her name has been held back because of obviously she's a child. This 12 years old child, this 12 years old girl, went onto this little 8 years old girl's bed and snuck out with the blanket, pillows until this child was unalive. A child unaliving another child. And by the time she was done with this, she repositioned the 8 years old girl body like the 8 years old girl was sleeping and clean up the stuff, like just rearrange the entire room to make it look like the little girl was sleeping. For me, that's the part that how can a 12 years old do that? How can a 12 years old child do that? And after she does that, obviously in the morning, the grandmom noticed what happened to her grandbaby. But apparently, there was a camera in the room, a CCTV in the room. And that was how the grandma went back to look at it and found out that it was her other 12 years old granddaughter that unalived her 8 years old granddaughter. And for me, there's another type of conversation going on. Oh, this is what technology is going to. The entire family will never remain the same. That two little angels is gone. Because now this little girl, the 12 years old girl, is being charged for murder and trying to, there's a word they call it, trying to hide evidence. She's been charged. And some people are calling for her to be charged as an adult. It's really crazy. A couple of people have thoughts that they have to say, but I have some things I have to say, but I want to know your own take on this. Go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. So let's go check out a couple of people talk about this, and then I'll come and share my own thoughts. But this story just did not sit well with me, because even the mom was talking about how if she knew this iPhone was going to be that a big deal, she would have come and pick up her daughter. We don't really know what's the situation with the iPhone, what happened, who owns the phone. I don't know. We don't know. But the mom was just so distraught, saying that if she knew that was what would have taken her daughter's life, she would have come and pick up her daughter. Immediately they called her. But what would make anybody even think that their daughter is not safe in their own mom's house in the presence of another child, in the presence of their cousins? Anyway, guys, let's go check out some people's thoughts and then we'll come back and talk.
So, just seeing who had a 12-year-old, 8-year-old cousin on TikTok. And people want to talk about social media doesn't have an impact or influence. That shit's sad as.
The 12-year-old that their 8-year-old cousin over the iPhone, charge him as an adult. And you know Dana love the kids, so I hate having to even say that, but it is what it is. Charge her as an adult. 12 years old or not, she propped her cousin like an adult. She tampered with evidence like an adult. She propped her cousin's body up to make it seem like she was just asleep like an adult, which means you were fully aware of what you did. There was no remorse. Had that grandma not found the footage and seen for herself what actually happened, she probably would have ran with the lie that the cousin passed away in a sleep and didn't have any idea of what happened. It's only because of that footage that she ain't had no ability to lie her way out of it that she was even caught, right? So for that, you need to be charged as an adult. And it's unfortunate that an 8-year-old little girl lost her life and a 12-year-old has ruined theirs. But when you act like an adult, this is the lesson that you have to learn, that you could be treated like one and you could be charged like one. So you better act like you got some sense.
Wow, this is where my own thought process came in. But I want to know what you think about this entire story down in the comment section. Do you think social media is to be blamed for this? Do you think that she should be tried as an adult? Do you think that what are your thoughts? I really want to know your own take. But like always, you guys know how we do it here. Be respectful as always, but go ahead and share it. So we're here just to have conversation. Be very respectful to each other as always. And I do appreciate you guys for always doing that, making this place a safe space to have conversation. But yeah, this is my own first thought is, how could a 12 years old be that, I'm trying to use my word carefully. You guys know I'm not about hate and all that. To think of taking another human being's life, my own mindset, where it's coming from, is that this is why we always have I always come back to always telling people to be very intentional about having kids, because how was this child raised for this child to want to take another human being's life with no remorse, knew exactly what to do, how to clean up after herself and hide evidence and pretend nothing happened? How was this child raised? And I feel like a lot of, no shade to the mom, I don't know these people personally, but I feel like whoever a person becomes is a factor of who raised them, their environment, and what they're exposed to, and how they'll be treated as a child. But she's still a child. So how is that? What has this child seen in her life? How has the child been treated that she felt the need, the anger, the pain, that the navigation she have over that iPhone? That thing to do is to take her own cousin's life. For me, it's so heartbreaking, and I feel like I can't even imagine what the mom is going through, both moms, because obviously they are sisters or brothers, sisters, they are siblings. I can't even imagine what they are going through. But how can it? And this is why I always talk about how people should not have kids just because they want to have kids. I'm not trying to bring down the mom because I don't know the mom, but you should bring kids knowing that you're going to raise a good human being. You're raising a human being that's going to be good to other human beings, that's going to affect other lives, that's going to improve other lives, that's going to elevate other lives, not take another life. So if you know you're not in that place to raise a good human being, don't even bring a child into this world. Don't even do it. Because this is why I talk about how people with trauma or heat trauma are bringing more children into this world, inflicting them with more trauma and more dysfunctional, that certain things are seen normal. Certain things like this child at 12 years old did this thing effortlessly, knows exactly what to do, how to do. Like how? I'm so raged just talking about this. How? In its sense of saying if she should be treated or tried as an adult, my heart breaks for her. Like my heart, I get where the other sister was talking about how Oh, she acted like an adult. She tampered with evidence. She would have gotten away with it if not for the cameras. I get it, but that is still a child. As much as she did the crime, she's a child. And my heart breaks to see her being tried as an adult. But she took another child's life. That I can't even, my brain can't even comprehend that she took another child's life with no remorse. That is the one that is scary for me, with no single remorse. That says a lot. That says a lot. I'm scared of people, even when I was a child. I'm scared of people that do evil things that hurt other people, and they have no remorse. That in grand sense, taking another human's life. You didn't give anybody life, and yet you're taking somebody's life. When you do things with no remorse and reflection and empathy and sympathy, I'm scared of you because you can do anything. And if you can take somebody's life, for me, that's just it. Once you can take somebody's life, you've crossed the line. And you can do it effortlessly and go back to sleep and wake up like nothing happened. That's a different type of human being. That's a different type of child. I can't even imagine what. Ooh, God. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this story down in the comment section. Love to know your own take down in the comment section, but please keep it respectful. As always, you're on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a respectful way. So go ahead and share your thought. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, okay? Give this video a thumbs up because this helps YouTube to push out my content for more people to see and more people to join in the conversation, okay? So that'll be you pushing out this video as also supporting this channel and supporting me. So go ahead and do that. And also helping more people to join in the conversation. So go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not subscribed to this channel because we have amazing conversation here. So subscribe and I will see you guys in my next video. Deuces.